Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
You're listening to TFG Cricket.
Good morning, guys. It's a new week. Welcome to the TFG Cricket Podcast. My name is Nikhil, and yes, we are going to review the Nagpur T20, the second T20. India won it, not comfortably, it was a nail-biting finish. All credits to Bumrah, the way he bowled. And actually, we are going to start, our conversation with Bumrah in consideration. I have Vivek Krishnan with me. Now, Vivek, let's start off this way. It was the first time Bumrah was actually facing the pressure, okay? Because, if you see his record in the last 4-5, even the ODS, he was going for massive runs, 70, 80 runs. He was picking up those, 2 odd wickets. But yesterday, what was required for him was economy as well as wicket-taking deliveries. And he delivered so beautifully on that.
Yes. I think before we talk about Bumrah, we'll get to him. But I think what people need to know here is credit has to be given to Ashish Nehra because I read after the match, Bumrah said, after the 16th over, Ashish Nehra walked up to him and he said, "Ye match hum jeet jayenge." And the two knew they would be bowling 17, 18, 19, 20. And having the senior statesman with all the experience and encouraging the younger bowler to come and just be fearless, just stick to the basics, which in the end saw India through. That was just phenomenal. Fantastic effort by Jasprit Bumrah. Like you said, he has been going for runs, sure, but picking up wickets as well. But I think yesterday's situation demanded more of frugal bowling than wickets. Okay, in the process, he did get, I think it was Joe Root, Josh Butler. But the way they calculated, as they say, bowlers hunt and pair, and this was more about restricting the England batsmen, and just goes to show what experience brings to the table and what confidence also does, because we have seen Jasprit do the same thing in the IPL, and in fact, it is wrong when people relate Jasprit's success to the IPL. I also feel he has been our number one bowler, Nikhil, in the last, I would say, easily 12 to 14 months in T20 cricket. In one-day cricket also, he has been taking wickets. But of course, you also have Umesh Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, all these guys chipping up. But in T20, I think this guy has done wonderfully well. And after the Ashish Nehra comeback, I really feel India have got 2 quality bowlers, Nikhil. And even when we go to England, wherever, I don't see any problem, because when you have class, when you have ability, when you have experience, when you have been in these situations before, I think India will do very, very well.
Vivek, one thing, that actually pisses me off is, these memes that are going around. You spoke about Ashish Nehra, and on those lines only, these memes that are going around Facebook where the first picture is of Ashish Nehra greeting the young Virat Kohli. He's giving him some prize or something. And then the next picture is of Virat Kohli, shouting at him. But people don't understand the, experience that Ashish Nehra brings into the team.
That I think is more of a troll.
It's a troll, but it's a bad troll.
It is terrible. But I think people should not be taking these things seriously. The cricketers will also know, yes, they'll be bloody hurt with whatever is happening. But the fact that you're referring to that picture, I know that was when Virat Kohli was probably in school. Ashish Nehra was called up. If I'm not wrong, this was at Vasant Vihar in Delhi, if I'm not wrong. And he was just there as the chief guest. And look, Nikhil, you can't say these things. I mean, people come and go, and people who play for across decades. In Sachin's case, when we saw in the Dhoni movie also, we have seen with Virat Kohli, these guys have been idolizing Tendulkar for many years. They played with Sachin. So if MS Dhoni was captaining Sachin and asking him to go from square leg to deep mid wicket, are you going to tell me he's shouting at Tendulkar? Absolute nonsense, right? I mean, these things. So I think people will make fun. People just need that time pass thing to go around. But on a serious note, I think again, Ashish Nehra is the comeback, I think, thanks to, again, I should say, the IPL and the stint with Chennai Super Kings under MS Dhoni has really helped him, because you go around the country today, who are our best 2 bowlers when it comes to pace department to, let's say, pick wickets or even contain it, as Nehra and Bumrah.
Totally.
That's it.
But, after a very long time, a good contest between a bat and a ball yesterday.
Yeah, finally.
Yep.
But I think it was a blessing in disguise. When I saw the pitch, I just felt it was underprepared. I don't know why this
It's
is
flat,
happening. But Nikhil, there is a difference between being flat and underprepared. So the fact that the balls were not bouncing high, the balls were stopping on the batsman, not turning, and then you looked at the pitch, you knew that it was underprepared. I don't know what went wrong, and I don't know why people are doing this, because the curator, the ground staff, they have enough time and they know the schedule. So I don't know what goof up happens, but like I said, blessing in disguise. The teams were restricted to a total under 145, 150,
yes,
which was great. But let me tell you, when India finished the innings, I thought India were good 15-20 shot. And the way England chased those runs in the ODI and in the first T20, I thought this match was gone. Till 16.5 overs, I think England were riding high. I think after that Stokes dismissal, still I feel 18 balls, 30-35 to get was within their reach. You had Chris Jordan, you had Joe Root, you had Josh Butler, but again phenomenal effort by the two bowlers.
Yeah, totally. We'll talk about Rishabh Pant. He was in the squad, but I don't see he'll be in the match.
Not a surprise, right, Nikhil? We predicted this when we were previewing the whole series. We said another classic case of somebody being asked to bench. How this would have benefited Rishabh Pant, I don't know. Sure, he'll go back to his under-19 colleagues and say, boss, I spent a day with MS. I had lunch with Virat Kohli. I had dinner with Ashish Nehra. But how much have you gained, my friend? I don't know. What can he do? Helpless situation. There was an issue with KL Rahul, but now that he has responded well, 73, there were talks that he should probably be benched. But no, he's Virat Kohli's favourite. Plus he scored 73, plus he'll be playing at the Chinnaswamy, that is the final T20, the decider, plus he's an RCB boy, so obviously he won't be dropped. Number two, I think Manish Pandey, they are probably, the Indian management is confused where he should bat and where he is good. Opening the batting, down the order, nobody knows. That's why, you just feel, flood this guy in, man. Let him go express himself. Not at the expense of Manish Pandey or anybody else. This is just, you look at long-term, Nikhil. This is an investment. And I don't see it happening. I think India will go with an unchanged team. And when I say unchanged, it brings me to Amit Mishra. Finally, he got the ball ahead of Parvez Rasool, like we decided, like we said, discussed. So again, who's to say that Virat Kohli has to chop and change? I think he's very, very comfortable. But the other thing I want to discuss here is people talk about the transition of Virat Kohli as a captain from Test match to T20, ODI and all that. And when we were talking about MS Dhoni's when he stepped down as a captain, we said MS Dhoni is still going to be the on-field captain. We saw that yesterday also. I don't know how many people noticed when he was behind the wickets. Number one, he's a wicket keeper, so he sees everybody doing whatever, and then he's controlling. So I just feel
there was a lot of chatter between.
I think
Dhoni,
I think Virat Kohli is very clear. I think he's in that 60, 90 yard. Either it is a long on or mid off or a mid on or whatever. He's talking to the bowlers, and I think the rest is taken care by MS Dhoni. So it's fantastic. It's serving Indian cricket very well now. But I think this series, regardless of what happens in Bangalore, will be very quickly forgotten. We'll get into the test mode, and that's where we feel again some changes might happen. I think Parthiv, Saha, like we discussed, should both play, and then you assess from there when the Australians are here. But talking about the build-up to the Champions Trophy, is this ideal? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's reserve our comments.
Talking about Amit Mishra, that was a beautiful ball.
And he got rid of Owen Morgan. Owen Morgan, who has been a thorn in our flesh. He's been doing really, really well. But again, just goes to show the kind of variation this guy gets, the kind of confidence he has. He might go for a few, but then he's going to be a genuine wicket taker, Nikhil. So I think Parvez Rasool again. Why? How can a captain? I don't know. Sometimes, how would Virat Kohli say these things? That Chahal and Rasool can be a permanent fixture in T20. Are you telling me Jadeja and Ashwin are gone? And what about Amit Mishra? I don't know, man. Certain comments, yes, a captain has to always encourage his
The
teammates,
youngsters,
the
yeah.
youngsters, but not at ऐसा नहीं बोलना चाहिए यार. So, that was a little strange. Anyway.
Okay. You must be observing, on the 17th over, there was a masterpiece commentary by Nasir Hussain.
Yes, Nikhil.
And it was just so nice to see, commentators reading the game so well. If you guys have not, if there is a highlight available, just go back, rewind to that, 17th over, first ball short of a length, Ashish Nehra, second ball short of the length, Ashish Nehra, and, after 3 balls, there was a meeting between, I think, Ben Stokes and Joe Root.
That's correct.
Okay, and Nasir Hussain said that, these guys have decided that it's coming back of the length. We should stay on the crease and whack it off. But, and moving on, he said that, Ashish Nehra should bowl a fuller straight on middle stump, and that's what Ashish Nehra did, and we saw the result.
As they say, commentary is much easier, right? I mean, the game is better viewed, and it's always nice when you are 22 yards away, sitting somewhere in the commentary box, somewhere in your own couches, I don't know. But again, what a wonderful reader Nasir Hussain is of the game of cricket. He also knows these English boys very well, and it's always nice, when the commentators plan a wicket, and to top it all, if it is executed in the same fashion, just the thrill that you get. Fantastic, man.
Okay, guys, that's all for the day. Hope we get some nail-biting deciders, which is in Chinnaswamy, Bangalore.
That's in Chinnaswamy. That's correct. In
Okay,
Bangalore.
guys, you can read our articles on the website, thefangarage.com. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Fan Garage. You can listen to our podcast on IndusVox Media, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, iTunes, and definitely on YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Till then, take care.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcast, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcasts galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.